What should someone eat at 3 p.m. when they're tired? Because everyone has that post-lunch, slump.
They do.
Afternoon slump.
They do, but it actually can go away. If you steady your glucose levels and if you no longer have these spikes, you don't have to feel that post-meal slump anymore. Because generally that slump comes from your glucose having spiked and now dropping. Because after every spike, there's a drop. And this drop can make you feel really, really, really tired. So if you feel those symptoms of the post-meal crash, the best thing to do is to start with your breakfast. So have a savory breakfast. Then the second thing I would recommend is at lunchtime, make sure that you start your meals with a specific type of ingredient that is going to help balance your glucose levels. And before I tell you what that is, I want to tell you about this amazing research study, Jay. So researchers looked at a meal and they found that if participants ate the elements of that meal in a specific order, they could reduce the glucose spike of the meal by up to 75%.
Huge. That's huge.
Without changing how much they're eating, without changing what they're eating overall, just by changing the order. And when I was in school, I remember biology teachers telling us, oh, when you eat, it all becomes a big soup in your stomach. And so I thought, how is this possible? How can the order in which you eat the elements of a meal have an impact? So the research is fantastic. It turns out that when you start your meals with vegetables, the fiber in the veggies, when you eat it first, has time to coat your upper intestine and create a sort of protective mesh, okay, like a shield on the walls of your intestine. And that shield then slows down how quickly the rest of the meal is going to access your bloodstream, how quickly the molecules from the rest of the meal are going to make their way into your bloodstream. And so veggies first is this very important hack. Now, the scientists...
I used to always eat my veggies last.
Really?